Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 most dangerous animals in the world.
She just started really jumping on me. She bit this arm maybe 20, 25 times.
I suggest you leave immediately.
Or what? You'll release the dogs or the bees? Or the dogs with bees in their mouth and when they bark they shoot bees at you?
For this list, we're looking at animals and insects that pose a danger to humans. But we will not be including humans on this list. Are there any dangerous critters we forgot to mention? Let us know in the comments below. Number 20, killer whale. Also known as orcas, or the wolves of the sea, killer whales earn the killer in their name. These highly intelligent apex predators hunt a variety of prey, ranging from fish and seals to even sharks and whales. While there have been some incidents between wild killer whales and people, fatal attacks have yet to be recorded. However, it's a different story for killer whales in captivity. Since the late 1960s, there have been dozens.
Oh, I remember that. I think the whale drowned, so took it to the bottom of the tank.
Of incidents involving captive killer whales attacking humans. These have resulted in injuries and even fatalities, generating lots of discussion surrounding the controversy of keeping them in captivity.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next few behaviors you're going to be seeing, you can only see right here at SeaWorld.
One killer whale in particular, known as Tilikum, was involved in the deaths of 3 people, including 2 of his trainers. Number 19, Deathstalker scorpion. This little guy is one of the reasons scorpions have such a bad rep, as it's responsible for 3/4 of scorpion-related deaths annually, with young children and the elderly especially at risk. The 3rd most venomous scorpion in the world, the Deathstalker's venom is extremely potent and painful, and is actually resistant to treatment. Though healthy adults won't necessarily die from its sting, much anti-venom would likely be required. It's found primarily throughout North Africa and the Middle East, so if you're in the neighborhood, watch out. Number 18, cassowary. If you're looking for proof that birds are related to dinosaurs, look no further than the cassowary. Armed with powerful legs and dagger-like claws, the cassowary can deliver a kick that will break bones and slice through flesh. While these large birds are cautious around humans, more than 100 instances of people being attacked by cassowaries have been reported, most of which involved food. Thankfully, fatalities are rare. Though it's possible for the cassowary to be partially domesticated, owning one can still be dangerous. In April 2019, a Florida man was killed by a cassowary he raised
Cause it had to be my state.
when it fatally injured him after he fell down.
We believe he went in there to recover that egg, and then at some point the bird was able to make its attack.
The cassowary's potential for harm has earned it the title of the world's most dangerous bird. Number 17, pufferfish. While not the biggest or most ferocious entry on our list, the pufferfish is nevertheless extremely dangerous. If inflating its body doesn't discourage predators, then its high levels of toxicity sure do.
Except he doesn't move suddenly. But I can see very clearly now those mouth parts.
Pufferfish possess tetrodotoxin, which is over 1,000 times more lethal than cyanide. A single pufferfish has enough tetrodotoxin to kill 30 adult humans.
フグとフグがね、噛み合するんですよ。だから、いけすに入れた時に、噛み合わないように、傷つけないように、だから剥ぐ。
In Japan, pufferfish known as fugu are considered a delicacy. But
Nothing disrespectful, but Japanese people eat anything. Eat a live squid.
only licensed chefs are allowed to prepare it, as even the slightest mistake could prove fatal.
猛毒ですんで、この中に入れます。そして、よし。
In 1958, the number of people who died from fugu poisoning peaked at 176, but has decreased over time, with about 20 fatalities being reported in Japan since the turn of the 21st century.
Concentrate.
To this day, no known antidote exists. Number 16, Cape buffalo. When you think of the most dangerous animals in Africa, the Cape buffalo may not be your first or even fifth thought. They're responsible for hundreds of deaths every year, however, and eagerly go after jeeps and trucks, overturning them with ease. They are sometimes referred to as the Black Death and have been known to fight off crocodiles and lions. Their ability to run at 40 miles an hour despite weighing 2,000 pounds makes them one of the most dangerous animals in not only Africa, but the entire world.
Well, guess what?
We are in season 2. The baby's away, the moms will play.
Kanye West.
Number 15, Japanese giant hornet. Afraid of bugs?
I'm scared.
Then these hornets are your worst nightmare.
One by one, they're picked off.
I only eat Honey Nut Cheerios because of these niggas, bro. Them or bees. I be thinking Honey Nut Cheerios will kill you, bro.
The largest of its kind on Earth, Japanese giant hornets are feared for their highly potent venom, which can kill a person if stung enough times. Even if the venom doesn't kill right away, those unfortunate enough to be stung by one are forced to endure intense, searing pain. On average, these insects kill an estimated 10 to 50 people a year in Japan, and injure many more.
The goal is to eradicate it now while the population is presumably small.
Recently spotted in the United States, this invasive species poses a significant threat to honeybee populations and the larger ecosystem. With such a terrifying reputation, it's no wonder they were given the nickname murder hornets. Number 14, grizzly bear. Weighing between 400 to 800 pounds on average, the grizzly bear is a force to be feared. While they may not actively hunt humans, urban expansion into their territory has made grizzlies more dangerous, as they've come to associate
Never mess with a mama and her cub.
humans with food.
You won't last.
While rare, attacks from grizzlies are often fatal. Mother grizzlies are especially dangerous, as they're more likely to attack if they feel their cubs are threatened. Along with their enhanced sense of smell and powerful claws, grizzlies can easily outrun humans and have a bite force strong enough to crush bowling balls.
And there was no time to even turn to spray. There was no time to get to my pistol. It was like I just turned like this and she pretty much knocked me to the ground.
When heading out to grizzly country, knowing how to navigate an encounter with one could mean the difference between life and death.
Just like pull it back in, and I'm just trying to keep everything protected. And it was kind of like a sledgehammer with teeth.
Number 13, Brazilian wandering spider. Unlike most spiders, this creepy crawly does not make its home in a web or lair. Rather, it lives a nomadic lifestyle, hunting and ambushing its prey. This makes the Brazilian wandering spider even more dangerous, as it often wanders into human settlements. Known for hiding in dark places such as boots and shoes, these spiders thus bite people in self-defense.
Afterwards, it can result in a total destruction of someone's sex life for the rest of their life.
While its venom can be treated with antivenom, it is still the most
I remember the days I had spider webs in my shoes.
Potent poison of any spider. It directly targets the nervous system, which can potentially be fatal, making it extremely dangerous, especially for children. We'd expect nothing less from a spider whose genus translates to murderess. Number 12, African elephant. Elephants are one of the most popular creatures on the planet, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous. They've been known to become extremely aggressive without warning, making them one of the more unpredictable animals on the planet. This is especially dangerous because they frequently come into contact with people through safaris and other ventures. It seems like at least once a year there's a story about an elephant wandering into a village and trampling dozens of people.
Hey, I heard about that elephant that spent the block on that lady. Yo, she should never been messing with it, but that nigga had a hit. And the guy had a hit list on her.
Oh my God! Number 11, honey badger. Considered the most fearless animal alive by the Guinness Book of World Records, the honey badger is one of nature's most relentless hunters. It possesses powerful claws and fangs that can break open tortoise shells.
Here comes another one. Here comes another one.
Whoa! It also has a strong resistance to venom, and a loose but thick hide tough enough to resist blows from a machete. The honey badger won't hesitate to challenge and even repel much larger predators, such as leopards and lions.
The Afrikaans name is rattle, and it must be from the noise that they make. It's this they rattle a lot when they are agitated. And it's quite a fearsome noise to hear, so it intimidates the lions, I'm sure.
They're also highly intelligent, or can escape from or break into secure enclosures. Because they often attack livestock and bee farms, they increasingly get into conflicts with humans.
She goes up to the top, she pulls the second one out, and then he pulls it open.
That's crazy.
When provoked, they are terrifying and will fight to the death if escape is impossible. Honey badger don't care. Number 10, hippopotamus. While hippos may not necessarily come across as an extremely dangerous animal, they are aggressive and have been known to attack people without provocation. They're usually found in Africa and are one of the larger animals responsible for killing the most humans on that continent. Despite weighing several thousand pounds, a hippo can run as fast as 20 miles per hour and has an extremely powerful mouth. They can decimate safari vehicles without breaking a sweat. Number 9, saltwater crocodile. The largest...
This should be Florida's animal, because these niggas here walking on golf courses.
Reptile in the world, saltwater crocodiles are extremely dangerous and are responsible for attacking...
If you ever visit Florida, go to the Everglades at nighttime with no lights. Thank me later.
Hundreds of people every year. They're found all over the world in all sorts of habitats, including both saltwater and freshwater. They have the strongest bite of any animal currently in existence, with their jaws capable of applying over 3,500 pounds of pressure per square inch. They have an alarming tendency to consider humans as their prey, although only if we venture into their territory. Number 8, bull shark. Alongside great white and tiger sharks, the bull shark is one of 3 shark species most likely to attack humans unprovoked. While the great white has been implicated in more unprovoked attacks on humans, several factors make the bull shark more dangerous to humans than any other shark species.
The bite was in the calf, and it was just like us biting into a watermelon.
These include its high aggression level, a much more powerful bite force than the great white, and, most dangerous of all, its ability to thrive in both saltwater and freshwater sources.
Faces off with the strongest bite force of all sharks.
In rare cases, bull sharks have even been sighted going far up both the Mississippi and Ohio rivers. Some experts believe that the bull shark was responsible for the Jersey Shore attacks of 1916, an event that inspired the novel Jaws. Number 7, sloth bear. Native to the Indian subcontinent, sloth bears may look adorable and fluffy, but they're extremely aggressive. They have a reputation for regularly attacking humans more than any other bear.
Those would be in the wild used for just this purpose, but mostly for digging into termite mounds, digging up bees, actually sucking up the honey like they're doing with their lips now.
With human populations growing and their territory decreasing, human and sloth bear encounters have gradually increased as the animals wander into towns in search of food. Due to their poor eyesight, sloth bears are easily startled and thus more likely to lash out in self-defense or to defend their cubs. Between 1998 and 2000, 137 sloth bear attacks, including 11 fatalities, occurred in the North Bilaspur Forest Division in the state of Chhattisgarh. In 1957, a specimen known as the sloth bear of Mysore achieved notoriety for killing at least 12 people and seriously injuring over 20 others. Number 6, African lion. Take one look at an African lion and you know that you are putting your life at risk just by getting within striking distance of the animal. This doesn't seem to stop humans from going on safaris or attempting to tame them, however. Hundreds of people die every year at the hands of the African lion. Luckily, they do not actively seek out humans, but their amazing speed and razor-sharp...
I like a panther that go heads up with a lion.
Teeth and claws mean that if they do decide to make you their prey, you are in a lot of trouble.
I know.
You're supposed to lock the door. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they could do that.
Number 5, polar bear. Raised in the harsh environment of the Arctic Circle, polar bears have evolved into one of the world's apex predators. Reaching heights of more than 9 feet and weighing over 1,000 pounds, the polar bear is the largest terrestrial carnivore on Earth.
Clear.
While normally cautious by nature, hungry polar bears will kill and eat virtually anything big or small, including humans.
Being this close, you get an appreciation for what this animal is. It is one of the most powerful animals on the planet.
With the loss of their habitat due to climate change and a lack of fear towards people, more and more polar bears are drawn towards human populations in search of food. Given the polar bear's immense size, powerful claws, and teeth capable of tearing a human to shreds, any encounter
But it can tear human to shreds, boy. GG's.
can prove fatal. Number 4, tiger.
You got to think about a polar bear or a grizzly bear, let me know.
As one of the world's most iconic animals, the tiger has left its mark in history, mythology, and popular culture.
Meat is whatever the tiger says is meat because God made him the boss and all the other animals his food.
Along with being the largest cat species, tigers can be divided into several subspecies, such as the common Bengal tiger and the Siberian tiger. With jaws strong enough to crush the throats of its prey and paws capable of inflicting heavy blows, tigers are apex predators that are praised and feared for their legendary strength and hunting prowess. Some tigers have even acquired a fearsome reputation for being man-eaters, with the most infamous being the Champawat tiger, which allegedly killed more than 400 people over the course of 7 years at the turn of the 20th century.
I could see Johnny, the cameraman, nearly jumping out of his skin. And you're sweating a fair bit there, Johnny.
I thought it was a corner at one point.
Number 3, box jellyfish. If you come across one of these creatures while scuba diving or floating in the sea, get away as fast as possible. The box jellyfish is one of the most venomous animals on the entire planet, a category that includes frogs, scorpions, and snakes. It can possess as many as 60 tentacles, and their sting can kill a human, either by paralyzing them, which
Mosquitoes way more dangerous than this.
leads to drowning, or by stopping their heart. Luckily, many people survive encounters with the box jellyfish, but not without first experiencing excruciating pain. Number 2, black mamba snake.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Despite being the second most venomous snake in the world, the black mamba makes our list because it is the most feared snake in all of Africa, which is saying something. Their bite has been called the kiss of death, and it can kill a human in less than 10 hours if not treated effectively. While the black mamba usually tries to flee from humans, they will attack if they feel threatened, delivering deadly strikes in rapid succession.
I remember that.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Cone snail. The venom of larger cone snails can be fatal to humans.
Injects it with venom, causes paralysis within 1 or 2 seconds, and then they haul.
Imagine getting killed by Gary. That's tough.
In like a fishing line, down their throat, into their stomach.
Golden dart frog.
Hey, give me
Small
that.
and endangered,
Call.
but poisonous enough to kill.
Frogs is deadly, bro. Like, I know a couple people who dogs better to this and dog. Real deadly.
Komodo dragon. The world's largest lizard with a toxic bite.
In Dragon Society,
If I see this, I'm running.
size is everything.
Anaconda. Apex predators that strangle prey before swallowing whole.
It strikes, latching on with 6 rows of teeth, coiling itself around the large rodent.
The anaconda movie made me afraid of snakes.
Blue-ringed octopus. tiny octopus packing lethal power.
And you should see the plainly coloured animal take on incredible agitated colours. Bright neon blue circles. Look at that! Wow!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notification. Includes crocodiles, lions, and sharks.
I told you, mosquitoes, daddy.
It may be difficult to believe that mosquitoes are the most dangerous animals on the planet. While they won't eat you, this small insect is responsible for killing over 1 million people each year because it spreads diseases, the most famous of which is malaria. In fact, they're said to transfer diseases to over 700 million people annually. They are located all over the world, from tropical areas to cold climates, and are responsible for more human deaths than all the other animals on this list put together.
Whatever's left, mosquito scream. I'll suck your blood.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out.
Told y'all, mosquitoes about a thing that. Anyway. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn the post notification bell on. It lets you know when I upload another video. And that note, deuces.